So I was thinking about something the other day because I just finished my first playthrough of Bloodborne. Yeah, I finished my first playthrough. Yeah, first playthrough ever. And I was just thinking, I was just laying in bed after I was done. I was just thinking, I was like, damn, I finally understand how the Bloodborne fans feel because at first I ain't understand it, right? I feel like if you never played the game, you never gonna understand. I feel like some people, they sheep. They ain't play the game either, but they're like, put Bloodborne on PC. There's people that's strictly PC gamers. They're not about to go out and buy a whole console just to play a game, right? So that makes sense. But people are like, yo, put Bloodborne on PC. Sony, give us a remaster. Uh, let's at least give us 60 FPS. Like I was like, damn, what the hell is going on? And I thought about it, and I was like, damn, you know, my favorite from soft Souls like Soulsborne, whatever you want to consider it, is Sekiro. Sekiro, whatever you call it, right? And I was like, damn. I was like, Sekiro probably is, yeah, they got the PC port, and that's good, what have you, that's nice. 60 FPS, we blessed. But I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, we probably never gonna get a sequel. Most likely ever never gonna get a DLC. So I'm like, damn. I finally feel how Bloodborne fans feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the PC port, we can get 60 FPS or I guess 120 FPS, whatever have you, whatever you like, but it's like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then Bloodborne, y'all got the blessing to get the DLC. Y'all got a whole DLC to come with y'all content, man. And it's like, damn, you know, I think I'm finally understanding how it feels to almost. I'm not gonna say Sekiro has been abandoned. Bloodborne has definitely been abandoned. Sony could do so much with it, but they choose not to. And you know, Sekiro. It's just it is what it is. And is the game good enough of where it's at? Hell yeah. But more content would definitely be appreciated. A sequel, surprise sequel, or a different protagonist, same kind of like mechanics, find as far as like deflecting and stuff like that. A DLC would have been cool. But it's like I understand it, you know what I'm saying? In Bloodborne, I gotta finish the DLC. I'm gonna finish the DLC and I missed some optional bosses. So that I'm looking very forward to. But, as far as playing the game, I'm like, damn, I understand it. You know, it's a very intriguing game and it's a dark game. It's super, 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 super dark. Like playing Dark Souls, there's times where you get like some type of like tranquility, like you know what I'm saying? You start getting like some peace. You get some type of peace. In Bloodborne, you really don't feel no type of peace at all. Everything is dark. Everything is gory. Everything is sad. Everything is spooky, scary. Like it's bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad in a good way. You know what I'm saying? For the theme of the game, it's really bad. You know, and the world makes you feel super super small. Like even though like you the protagonist, like you the one that's controlling this world. Because at the end of the day, I used to think like, damn, yo, these bosses is crazy. These bosses is the scariest thing. But it's like at the end of the day, really you the boss. You the boss fight at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how long it take you, how many tries, how many pulls it take you, or whatever case may have. You the boss at the end of the day. So that's some food for thought. But I just had to dwell on that. Like, damn, Sekiro ain't never gonna get no sequel. Sekiro probably ain't never gonna get no DLC. If they do get a sequel, I'm probably gonna be fucking what 29 now. Well, I'm about to be 29, so I'm probably gonna be like 35, maybe 35. Probably punching 40 by the time Sekiro get a DLC. So, or not a DLC, but a sequel, if anything. But that's gonna be that, and that's is what it is. They doing so much with Elden Ring because Elden Ring was such a success, and you know, Bloodborne is probably never gonna get a PC port unless like Sony just like say fuck it, you know. It's like honestly, if Bloodborne get a PC port and a remaster, they losing money, and that sounds crazy, right? Because that's like $1 billion company, multi-billion-dollar company, been in the game for fucking decades, multiple decades. So it's like, if they ever do a PC port remaster, yeah, they losing money. You know what I'm saying? They losing money. And Concord, you would think Concord, they'll tighten up on what they invest in and they'll know what the people want. You know what I'm saying? We get Concord was bullshit. It's fucking a Last of Us complete edition. Like that is insane. That's literally crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like to keep doing that shit, like to keep Last of Us running. I don't even think they milked Uncharted that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was never really an Uncharted fan, but holy fuck. God damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the people who playing Last of Us the way they are, like if you already played Last of Us 2 multiple times and you bought that complete edition, you might as well sign up for Ghetto Gaggers. Yeah, Ghetto Gaggers. Yeah. Yeah. Let them come on your face and let them spit on you and tell you that it's raining. And you might be okay. You might be all right. All right, man. It's your boy Lon to the 9. And we'll see you next time, baby. Already.